Hello parents and hello students. This is a video for both of you. Students, I will be emailing this to you, so please make sure your parents see this video as well in case they haven't seen it. I'm going to be giving some helpful tips on how to use the parent login info that I sent everyone yesterday. So parents, whenever you log into your profile, you will be able to see everything that your child has done so far in Edmentum. That's not the best benefit of it. The best benefit of it is actually clicking on these lessons themselves. So I'm logged into my daughter's. Her name is Riley. You can see up here, my name's up here. Learning guide means parent. Students, you will constantly see where it says show something to learning guide. When you see learning guide, that means you need to show it to an adult or the person that you were with at home. So I'm in my learning guide profile, and let's say I wanted to check out this ELA on Stella Luna. Alright, so whenever you're in your parent profile, you can turn on the teaching notes. The teaching notes will be in red. These teaching notes will give you assistance to help your student. They will give you extra tips, they will give you advice, and they will give you just extra information that you need to help to make sure that your child understands the lesson at home. So you can see all these teaching notes. Now, this is something I'm not sure why they chose to go with this, but for some reason, like for example with this one right here, this video is not included in their lesson. But if you see that your child at home needs more help with it, in the teaching notes of your parent section, you can show them this video for them to actually get more help with it. So there's plenty of things offered in here that will help you out. Even when we go to the very bottom, anytime you see purple, this is for students and for parents. Anytime you see purple and the word use, this is an actual assessment. So that means this is going to be graded. It's going to be submitted into me. This is the things that get graded as a test. Please pay careful, close attention to what it's asking you to do, and you will have to answer all parts of that. I'm going to get into that a little bit more later. Alright, so if I go back to the daily schedule, let's say I wanted to check out math, what Riley's going to be doing for math today. I have teaching notes right here. Down here, I have textbook answers and workbook answers for questions that they would be completing in there today. Those can be very helpful for when you're checking work. Now this is another note to students and parents. Students, when you come down to these quick checks, most days have a quick check where it actually gives you a question or 2 questions or 3 questions. These count as grades also. So please take your time. Make sure you choose the correct answer. Check with your learning guide, that's your parent or adult that you're with at home. And please check with them before you submit that in. You only get one attempt at these, so please check with them before you submit them in. Anything you're clicking in this program has consequences. It gets graded, it gets turned into me, and that's just for Edmentum. So please be careful when you click anything in Edmentum and turn it in. Alright, so if we're looking also at, currently if we're looking at 5th grade. So this was an assignment, I believe last week for 5th grade. It's purple, it's a use, so it's saying that it's an assessment. It's something that is going to be graded. Please make sure that you read every single part of it. Because at the bottom it says you need to write 3 paragraphs. So I'm going to be looking for 3 full paragraphs, not 3 sentences, not 1 sentence, not anything like that. I'm going to be looking for 3 paragraphs with at least 3 to 5 sentences each. And each of these paragraphs should meet the expectations of what it's saying right here. So for the first paragraph, it'll be 1 paragraph on 2 or 3 similarities, citing specific actions, speeches, or descriptions in the 2 settings. So you want to include all that in your first paragraph, so that's going to make you write at least 3 to 5 sentences just to cover that up. I've emailed all students a document showing just an easy way to write basic paragraphs, and I've included useful videos on that, so check your email for that. But if it says paragraphs, that is what is going to be expected to be written. This isn't something that's going to take 5 minutes to get done. It's going to be honestly like real school. This assignment may take you an hour to get done. By the time you get a plan, you write out a rough draft, and then you finally submit what you want, that may be an hour's worth of your language arts time. So I just want to let you know, students and parents, that this may take an hour of your time. It's not something that can be completed in 5 minutes. If you want to see how it's going to be specifically graded, all you have to do is go down here to View Grading Rubric, and it will bring up specifically what I am looking for this grade. It'll even tell you down here how many points are awarded for each section of what paper you're doing. So this is how you will be graded on. Final thing for all parents and students, there will be no more retakes or retests that will be given after this week. So please make sure to check with your parent or learning guide before submitting anything in. So students, check with someone at home before you turn an assessment in. I've been nice and I've been trying to help everybody out and give retests back so you don't receive a failing grade or a 0 on it in case you didn't do anything on it, but I cannot continue to do that. If I'm being honest, this has taken up hours. Yesterday, this whole situation probably took me 4 hours to get retests back in and to send them back out and grade them. So I cannot continue to do that every single day or every single week. So after this week, there will be no more retakes or retests unless some technical issue occurs. So when you go to turn something in, make sure that is your final submission, that you've checked with someone at home, and you're more than ready and you've put in enough work to make sure it's turned in for a grade. So I'm just wanting to give everyone a heads up on that. Like I said, I tried to help everyone at the beginning, but that's something I can't continue doing this whole time. So students and parents, there will be no more retakes or retests. Please check with someone at home before you turn something in. So that was pretty much it for today. I just wanted to let you know about the parent profiles and how those can help you with your students. Students, please make sure your parents see this video. That way they know they can log into their parent profiles and there'll be extra information in there to help you out. Thanks everyone. Please send me a message. I'll remind if you have any questions or need anything. Thank you.